Welcome everyone to this update of Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Wednesday, August 28, 2024. Hope you're having a great day. Hope it's been a good trading day for you. As we get started, keep in mind that everything we look at is for education. Nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something you like, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right, so I want to start off with some candidates from the last update that we did, which those candidates were for the 23rd, which is this first day after the orange bar. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with AMAT is the very first one, right? So on AMAT, we did get a trade taken on AMAT, right? We took a bearish entry there. That bearish entry came in at 202.5. We took the trade, was the entry. We got out at 202 3/4. End of day, we lost $18. Losing trade went against us. All right. Second one was BA, big airplane. Right. Not want to trade the upside. Not with all that junk in there. So nothing there. Nothing taken there on Boeing. And then TXN was the last one. Now remember, we do one contract on these only. This was our last update. If we go over to an intraday candle, and we're looking for the 23rd, which was right here, you could see that at this candle right here, we came down, and that was at 9:53 a.m. We closed at 206.59 was our closing price there, and our fib line is at 206.01 or so, right about 206. So about 55, 60 cents higher is where we closed, and we bounced. Remember, I talked about getting close to the line, but you don't have to get all the way there and then bounce. That's what it did. Could you have taken it in here, possibly in here? Yes, but even if you miss it, that was a great setup right in there, only 50 or 60 cents away. So TXN worked out perfectly. Nice little bounce on the day. So we got in at 207. We got out at 209 3/4. We're up $198 on that setup. Again, all of these are examples, right? Everything is for education only. So that was a winning trade. That brings our P&L to 59.1684. So ratcheting it up. It gives us 20 trades that were winners, 7 that went against us, 2 that broke even, 28 trades not taken. Setup never occurred. Out of the 29 trades we did take, winners and losers, and break-evens, right? 2 break-evens. We've got an average of 204.03 per trade. For everything that we've taken. If we took out the winning trades, it would jack our numbers up a little bit higher from there. All right, so let's go look at today's candidates and see how we do. All right, so we're going to look at the S&P 500 first. Yes, baby, yes. I love that it opened at that 5602.54-ish, right in there, right? Broke down a little bit, got scared away by the 8 moving average. Boom, chagalaga, nice bounce. We closed up about, can't see the number, too much stuff on top of it. There we go. About $9, 9 points today on the S&P. Overall, nice move. We're still shooting for that recent all-time high we had up here of 56.6720. Right? Is our all-time high. So overall, I like the way the S&P is moving. MasterCard back on the list again. Right? So we broke above our fib line. Love that. So this one, we're going to do both bi-directional. Right? I like the bullish one first, so we'll go with a blue marker first. Small move up, pull back, bounce. Right? Bullish entry on the bounce, somewhere in there. I'm not saying price-wise, just on the bounce. Stop is going to be somewhere down below that 474. 482 is the resistance level. Our target's going to be right around 480. Give or take, 479, 480, 481. You pick the exact number, but right about there. On the downside, I would need this to break, retest, and fail. And if it does, on the bounce off of the 470, 417 to the downside, we would go bearish, meaning buy a put in this example. Stop would be just on the other side of the 470, 417. Support is at 467. So right about 469, 470. 469, 470-ish. Right about there is going to be our target. All right, so that's setup number 1. Love MasterCard, and it is a power option plays candidate for us. Setup number 2 is Netflix, also a power option plays candidate for us. Now, this has opportunities in both directions. We've got plenty of room dollars and cents wise in here. It is a bullish bias right now, so let's talk about the bullish first. We've got the 100 point there that might slow you down, right? But you can see what happened here. We blew right through it, and then the next 2 days we got slowed down. Today we blew right through it yet again, okay? So it's a 50-50 shot so far of it slowing up. So what are we looking for here? In an ideal world, we pull above that 697 level, we come back and retest, and we bounce. We take the entry on the bounce. Stop is going to be somewhere down below that 697 level. We're looking at 710 as resistance. So maybe 708, 707, somewhere in there is going to be a target. On the downside, I needed to come up and retest, fail, right? And take the entry off of there. Stop would be just on the other side. We're looking at support at 680.5, so maybe 682 is going to be target, give or take. This is just an approximation, all right? 682, 683, somewhere in that area is going to be. You've got to make a decision with this 100-point level. If you feel it's too aggressive for you, don't take the trade, because this is an obstacle in the road, all right? It could slow us down getting to resistance. It has done it before. So just something to keep in mind. And last but not least, we've had this one on our list before, I believe, is TER. TER. All right, so I like this one particularly on the bullish side, not as excited on the bearish side. So give me a small move up. Hold on a second, let me see. 34 to 46 is 12. Yeah, I really need to split this level in half. So let's see what we've got here. So I need a 118 in there. And if you want to know how I go about or why I split this level in half, go over to, well, actually, I'll put a link down in the bottom. But if you go to tradinglikeaboss.com, as all of our free resources are down there, I'll put a link in the bottom that you can go over. There's a 3-part Fibonacci series that you can download. You get 1 part each day. They're about 20 minutes each day, and it's going to teach you exactly how I use fibs. But there are times you have to split that level in half because the stock just cannot make it there in a timely fashion. So now let's go back and grab the blue marker. And what are we looking for? Small move up, a retest, and a bounce. Right? The bounce in there, somewhere there is going to be the entry. We've got resistance at 140. My target's going to be right about 139, 139.5. For me, it'd probably be 139.5. And my stop is going to be just on the other side. The downside target, it's tough, man. I need to make the move down, retest, and fail. But I've got the 8 and 21 moving average I got to really get past. That's an obstacle course that I don't like. So I'm really not that excited about taking the downside on this. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Go ahead, if you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and subscribe to it, right? Click the subscribe. You'll find a link in the description down below. And what that does is you're going to get an email. Now, today, I gave you 3 candidates, which is our norm. I have 17 candidates on our list. That means there are 14 candidates that you're not seeing. I had 17 to pick from today, 17 possible trade setups. These are just my 3 favorite. Right? But there are other great ones out there, other ones that are lower price positions, lower price options as well. I picked the ones that are the ones that I like to trade, the ones I think give us the best opportunity to make the move that we want. And what we do is when we send the email out, you're going to get in that email where it's going to tell you, hey, here's a list of all the candidates Rob put out there today. So now you've got every one of them. Go check them out, follow the trade setup, and bang, bang, baby, it's all yours. All right, have a great day. I will see you at our next update. Bye for now.